just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
For this project, Kelly Moran's 6th grade science students at Conway Middle School used the PhotoPuppet app on their iPod Touch to create their own weather reports.
For the standard for science, they had to understand how cold fronts and warm fronts and high and low pressure affect the weather.
We had to choose a weather map because it had like a lot of low pressure and high pressure systems, and it showed where the fronts were.
Working with a partner, students used their iPods to select a weather map, create a celebrity meteorologist, and deliver a weather broadcast.
Hello, my name is Barney, and I will be reporting your weather.
I'm your weatherman, Eminem, and today's weather for Conway is going to be sunny and with
Clear sky with a cold front coming in, which means we'll have thunderstorms and or rain.
Well, folks, today Conway has some clear skies, but tomorrow and Wednesday there will be a cold front coming in.
Mrs. Moran introduced the content, set project guidelines, and provided students with a planning rubric.
My ultimate goal was for them to understand how to read a weather map and put all those pieces together.
And the way the currents flow.
Tell like the difference between the high pressure and low pressure.
Groups selected 3 U.S. cities, and with their chosen weather map, they identified the current day's weather for each city and used their budding meteorological skills to predict the next day's forecast.
Last in San Antonio, you'll have a high-pressure system and cold front with chances of rain.
For Houston, it's rainy and looks like it'll be for a couple days with the stationary front and the low-pressure system.
And for tomorrow, the high pressure system is still going to be there.
The goal of this project was for students to successfully summarize the relationship of air masses, pressure systems, and fronts to weather conditions. However, the integration of technology in Mrs. Moran's activity allowed students to do so much more.
I really think it was a learning tool for the kids more so than any kind of a test. I think there were kids who went into the project not really understanding the weather maps, but I think because they were working with a partner and they had the control over the technology, I really think they had to search for the information and did a really good job of actually learning what they were supposed to learn.
If it was a warm front, it had like red and then it had circles on the top. And then if it was a cold front, it had a blue line and then it had triangles on the bottom.
These students interpreted diagrams, learned how to describe weather, compared high-pressure and low-pressure systems, and accurately predicted the weather conditions common along fronts and within air masses. But most importantly, students enjoyed this unique learning experience.
And we used the iPod and we had to record our own voice on it. We never used a project on iPod.
We got to use technology instead of like old-fashioned stuff.
The other one, we usually use a book and a piece of paper.
I think it really turned into a great learning tool, so I thought it was very successful.